Hey, what's going on, guys? We're back again with another video. And today, Arsenal have just beat Liverpool 3-1 at home at the Emirates in our own turf. And honestly, this was a performance where we outclassed Liverpool Football Club. We were so much better than them. We were first to every pass. We were first to every move. I know the own goal was something we gifted away. Christmas was in December, but Arsenal decided to give Liverpool a goal. Even before the own goal, we should have been 3-0 up before the first half ended, but it ends 3-1 at home. I believed in this team. My score prediction was 2-1 to the Arsenal. I was close, but not close enough. It ends Arsenal 3, Liverpool 1 at home at the Emirates. Jurgen Klopp's last dance at the Emirates ends in defeat. D-E-F-E-T, Jurgen Klopp. That's how it's spelled. And you believe in this team. You back this team until the very end. And this team showed that even though they made a mistake and gave away a silly goal in the first half, we came up on top and we stayed focused in the second half. Brilliant substitutions by Mikel Arteta to bring on Trossard. We were all crying out loud for Trossard. And instant impact substitution off the bench. Leandro Trossard does it again, slots it in the back of the net to give Arsenal a 3-1 lead. And even though there was 7 minutes added time into the game, it didn't affect the Arsenal today. Arsenal come out on top today and dominate the game. This was the best performance I've seen Arsenal play all this season. Sadly, I wasn't able to go to the game today, but Arsenal are now 2 points behind Liverpool. And like I said, I think this was the best performance we've played all season. Next up, we have West Ham away at London Stadium, and I think that's going to be a great game. Before we get into the game and review it, I want to say shout out to everyone in the chat. Thanks so much for tuning in. Hi, I'm so happy. A lot of people were upset when they heard the news yesterday that Jesus was not in the squad. There was rumors Jesus wasn't with the squad. Those rumors were disproved. Hi, Moss. Thanks for tuning in. And although Jesus was with the squad today, it was like Saka against Man City, where Saka didn't play and Jesus wasn't able to play today due to injury. But we held on. The midfield today of Jorginho and Declan Rice deserves so much credit. Hi, Santi. Thanks so much for tuning in. Hi, thank you for tuning in. The midfield of Declan Rice and Jorginho was phenomenal today. Declan Rice is such an unreal player and worth every penny of that 105 million. I can't say it enough. Enzo Fernandez and Caicedo look like passengers in that Chelsea team, whereas Declan Rice is a real workhorse and power horse of this Arsenal midfield. We absolutely dominated Liverpool today without Salah and with Núñez coming off the bench. They couldn't do anything. Bukari, cry more. I know you're a Liverpool fan, so cry more. The best team won, and we deserved the win today. I'm so happy we won, but let me get straight into the video, and let me go ahead and run back that intro real quick. So first off, this game today meant a lot. Firstly, if we had lost today, it would have meant Arsenal are out of potentially title charging against Liverpool and against Man City, who are quickly catching up with Erling Haaland back from injury, ready to take on for Man City's tomorrow's game. But if Arsenal had lost today, it would have mathematically meant that we would no longer be in a title race position, or a title contending position at least. Not saying that we would win the league, but we are still up there to challenge Liverpool and take Liverpool and Man City head-to-head in the Premier League. With that being said, Arsenal won 3-1 at the Emirates today with goals by Bukayo Saka, setting us up with beautiful play by Martin Odegaard and Gabriel Martinelli getting a second on the score sheet. In my opinion, I don't think Gabriel Martinelli should have been sent off. I feel like Saka should have been sent off earlier. He was limping earlier on in the game. And I think Martinelli, even he himself knew, why am I coming off? He looked so pissed off to get substituted. And early on, we brought a substitution of Zinchenko on for Kiwior, who came off. Zinchenko looked good today and played well. But Kiwior, even he tried a shot on goal and headed it straight to Allison. Speaking of Allison Becker, they do say he's the best keeper in the world. But even the best keepers in the world have Howlers. And today, Allison had a classic assist for one of the goals today, and you couldn't make it up. Allison with a classic Giroud flick style assist, and helps Arsenal to a second goal on the score sheet. Big up everyone in the chat. Thanks so much for tuning in. Guys, Allison Becker had a howler today. Even Virgil van Dijk couldn't do anything to stop them. Or should I say Virgil van Disney, because that's how they played today. Liverpool were not in a position to take on Arsenal today. We were the better team. We deserved the 3 points, and we gifted them a goal that slated away Arsenal's clean sheet. But at the end of the day, Liverpool were 10 men down at 88 minutes. Ibrahim Konate gets 2 yellow cards, and that turns into a red card, sent off. Liverpool are 10 men down. But even before the 10 men down, Liverpool were not dominating. In the start of the second half, they did play better than the first half, but Arsenal still continued to put the pressure on Liverpool and cutting out the mistakes. I just want to talk about that mistake incident where Saliba, Gabriel, and Raya. So a lot of people are saying Raya versus Ramsdale, that situation is still going on. So people, of course, on Twitter are saying Ramsdale would have saved it. But I think it was miscommunication between Saliba and Raya, because Raya must have thought Saliba's going to clear it, but Saliba probably thought Raya's going to catch it. And of course, none of that happens. It's a clear miscommunication, and Saliba's at fault for the own goal, which comes down as a Gabriel own goal because Gabriel had nothing to do. But I think even me, I've been one of Raya's worst critics this season so far, but Saliba needs to take majority of the blame and accountability. I couldn't believe Saliba didn't clear it. But it happens, typical Arsenal to make mistakes like that. Even in the best of teams Arsenal had, we made silly mistakes like that. But Arsenal make that mistake right at the halftime mark and gifting Liverpool a goal on a silver platter. And going into the second half now, Arsenal are now 1-1, tied with Liverpool. So nervous, thinking Liverpool have Darwin Núñez, Firehorse, ready on the bench, as well as Thiago Alcantara and Harvey Elliott to bring on. So what do? They bring on Darwin Núñez, Harvey Elliott, and a triple sub with Andy Robertson. And Arsenal bring on Leandro Trossard shortly after that, along with Kiwior, who was already subbed on. This game today was the best performance I've seen Arsenal play all fucking season. I've never seen us been so electric and so in sync from our midfield to our attack. Most of the time, our midfield and our attack are not in sync. Either one of those turn off. And today, unfortunately, our defense switched off in the first half for that own goal. Thanks so much, Ibrahim, for tuning in. But even after Arsenal made a stupid mistake like that for the own goal, Arsenal kept their heads together in the second half and pushed through to dominate the second half. I think a lot of credit for me in this game goes to the midfield. We were absolutely phenomenal. We were first to every through ball, and we were trying on the counter-attack. Martinelli was phenomenal today. Trent couldn't get a sniff of Arsenal today. Martinelli had him on strings. And although we conceded a typical Arsenal-style goal and we're one of our worst enemies, we're the root of our own problems. But today, we were phenomenal, and we deserved the 3 points. And a lot of people didn't even believe in Arsenal to win this game before we even kicked off. Certain fans were saying, "Oh, we can't do it without Jesus. We can't do anything without Jesus. Liverpool are so much better than us." No, but if you're on top of your game and if it's your day, Arsenal showed how good we were today, and we deserved all 3 points. Hi, BX. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, and we won today without a full squad of Timber, Jesus, and Thomas Partey. Wonderful 3 points from the boys. Yeah, it was a great performance. It's very hard for me to pick a man of the match, but I am actually going to go with Gabriel Martinelli. He deserved the goal today. I know he was wrongfully subbed off. He didn't deserve to be subbed off. I wouldn't have subbed him off. Like I said, I would have taken off Bukayo Saka. As you saw, Saka was subbed off for Reece Nelson, who came on closer to the end of the second half to cover for Bukayo Saka. I hope it was just a knock and nothing serious. And I'm not sure why Zinchenko was subbed off. Maybe it was a tactical decision by Mikel Arteta. But we're now moved within 2 points of Premier League leaders Liverpool, and Arsenal are no longer out of the title race run. This title race does not end in February and definitely did not end in December when we were winning the top of the league at Christmas trophy again. My favorite player and my man of the match today has to be Gabriel Martinelli. He was everywhere down the flanks today and absolutely dominated and cooked Liverpool. Konate, Virgil van Dijk, Trent couldn't get a sniff of Arsenal today from either side of the flank. They had 3 men on Bukayo Saka today, and Arsenal still, all our goals and all our attacks were going through Gabriel Martinelli down the flanks. So today, even Odegaard, like Carlito says, thanks for tuning in, Carlito. He says Odegaard for that setup for the first goal for Bukayo Saka, phenomenal play by Odegaard. The only thing I have to say, criticism-wise, is I just wish he would be stronger on that right foot. You saw chances today by Kiwior. He tried to head it straight to the keeper. You saw Odegaard tried to shoot with his weaker foot, right foot. But Arsenal weren't scared to take their chances. And you saw in previous games, like Liverpool in the Cup where we lost 2-0, Arsenal were afraid to take their chances. And if you're not taking your chances, you are going to get punished by the other team, by the opposition. And Liverpool today, they're not all injured. That's not true. Salah is injured, but even with Salah, they've been winning games. Look at against Chelsea. Sorry, Carlito, I do have to mention Chelsea because that's the last team they played. This is not true at all, Chris. I would go back to reevaluate how you watch football. This was not luck because we dominated the game, possession-wise, attack-wise. We were all over Liverpool, and even Liverpool fans would say that themselves. I don't agree with that comment at all. You're just saying that because you support Tottenham. And you're just salty that Tottenham dropped points to a Merseyside Everton. Raya today, he was superb in the air and he was proactive with distribution. I just think for that goal that Liverpool conceded to us, that Liverpool got from us, that we conceded, is because of miscommunication from the defenders, Gabriel and Saliba, to Raya. Other than that, I think Raya, ever since that Luton game, he's really stepped up. Ben White got in back of Curtis Jones today with a cheeky nutmeg, if you guys saw that. I think Ben White was good. He had a great game. I'm going to give him a 7.5 out of 10. Today, Saliba does have to lose points because he was responsible for that goal that we conceded, along with Gabriel. 2 of them, both our defenders were on yellow cards today. I know it didn't let Arsenal get the better half in the second half of the game. We did come out on top and we did win the game, but you need to be cutting those mistakes out and no longer making stupid mistakes that lead to goals, individual errors that lead to goals and cost us points. We could have had a clean sheet today, but at the end of the day, I'll take the 3 points over a clean sheet. 3 points against the Scousers any day of the week, I'll take. Jorginho, equally my contestation for man of the match. He was superb today. Similar like in the FA Cup, he was everywhere defensively and moving the ball, penetrating the ball. He showed how good he was in midfield with the partnership with Declan Rice. Rice was brilliant today defensively and kept Liverpool at an arm's length. He didn't let Liverpool get a sniff of goal today. McAllister had 4 or 5 chances on goal today and missed every single one of them. Hi, Joseph. Hope you're well. Hi, Darren. He said, this is the kind of football I love to watch. The last few games have been sleepers. Let's fucking go. Yeah, champions attitude. Arsenal are now 3 wins. And sadly, I couldn't go to the game today. I wish I was there. But instead, we did a watch along on Moss Sports World channel, which was really good. I went absolutely crazy when Martinelli scored and when Trossard got the winner. I thought it would be 7 minutes of nerves, like when we're waiting in extra time. And you could tell the commentators are waiting for Liverpool to equalize. You can tell they have this anti-Arsenal agenda. I get it. We're not liked as a fan base for most people, and the manager on the touchline being extra on the touchline, often people don't like. But we won a game and it was brilliant. We're back in the title race, and I do think we have a chance. I know we're knocked out of both domestic cups, but today Arsenal were dominant and showed we do still have some fire horse in us. And that's right, Carlito. I did mention the Allison mistakes. Allison Becker, even the best keepers in the world have howlers. And today, Allison Becker and Virgil van Dijk were all over the place. They had buttery fingers and couldn't get it together. Allison, with a Giroud-style assist, puts Arsenal in the lead. Brilliant play by Arsenal, and we took advantage of the mistakes made by Liverpool. Martin Odegaard, I think he was really good defense possession-wise, and even on and off the ball, he was good. I'm gonna give him a 7.5 out of 10. Havertz up front, I think final third wise, he was really poor up front. But other than that, he did work tirelessly. He did help with 2 fouls that got Konate sent off. So smart play by Kai Havertz there to get Konate sent off. And Liverpool were 10 men down at that point. Saka misses an early header, like a few minutes into the game, but then he finally got on the score sheet first off and opened the score sheet for Arsenal. And Martinelli was phenomenal today. He kept like Van Dijk and Allison really quiet, and even Trent, when he got subbed off, he looked tired, he looked restless, and looked like he had enough of Arsenal today. But today, my man of the match is probably going to be Gabriel Martinelli. I think he was one of our best players today on that left-hand side. And he truly showed that he didn't deserve to be subbed off. That's right, Dictator Z. I agree with you. My man of the match has to be Martinelli. A lot of people doubted him when he had goal drought and not picking up on the score sheet. But back-to-back games for Saka and Martinelli to perform. And you saw on Jurgen Klopp's face, he couldn't believe it. Arsenal were won today 3 points deservingly. Don't let anyone tell you it was luck, because we outplayed them, we outclassed them, and even without Gabriel Jesus, Arsenal could still do it at home. And no effect of Anfield or the crowd in Anfield, because this is our fortress, this is the Emirates, and we're back to winning ways. Alongside the Premier League results this week, it's good that Arsenal caught up. We're now 2 points behind Liverpool, and next up we have to play West Ham at London Stadium. West Ham just lost today 3-0 by Man United. I know, Man United finally won another game. Shocking performance by West Ham. I don't know what's happening with them. They got rid of Pablo Fornals and Ben Rama, and today Man United with Hojlund and Garnacho won 3-0 with a brace by Garnacho. West Ham are playing at home next to us. I think we should win that game comfortably, to be honest. And today's game for me was revenge for Liverpool in the FA Cup. With that being said, I was really happy with the performance. Let me go through and read some of your comments. Abby says, Kai bodied Virgil and Konate. Yeah, he was really good to get the 2 fouls for Konate to get him sent off. I think that was strategic play by him. Hungy says, just a side note, the London Cowboys had a nice rodeo earlier riding on Wolves, but baby spotlight is here, 1 billion. Yeah, sorry, Carlito. It seems like I have to mention Chelsea again. Chelsea got destroyed 4-2 by Wolves. Hi, Nippon. Thanks for tuning in. And big up yourself. And Chelsea are just losing back-to-back games. They're calling for pressure on the push to be sacked. And even you saw Thiago Silva's wife, Bella Silva, calling for the manager to be sacked before it's too late. Thank you, Nippon. Thanks a lot. I think we played well. Hi, Wholesome. Thanks for tuning in. Hold the defeat, because you guys lost today. Yes, Nippon, this is the 1994 jersey, retro jersey. I like wearing retro kits. And thanks, Moss, for tuning in. Hi, Static. Thanks a lot for tuning in. I'm really, really happy with the performance today. I kind of lost my voice celebrating. I did a knee slide last season when we beat Liverpool at home, and I'm ecstatic with the performance today. But let's go ahead and let me go through the lineup. I had the lineup earlier. I should have done that earlier in the stream. I was so happy with the results. I just wanted to dive right into my reaction and let you guys know my thoughts of the game. Even without Jesus, we dominated and we capitalized on a defensive mix-up, even though we conceded. A dominant display at the Emirates, and we deserved all 3 points. Brilliant start, by the way, by the Arsenal today. Very happy with that performance, and long may it continue. Again, in my opinion, this was the best performance we played all season. I haven't seen Arsenal be so dominant and so ecstatic like that. 3 points in the bag, exactly. That's right. Thanks a lot. And I was really, really happy with the way we set up. We took advantage of every chance, and we weren't afraid to shoot. This is what happens when you're not afraid to shoot. You take your chances. Don't be scared to shoot. I don't know why these players are scared to shoot. Anyway, this is our lineup today. So Gabriel Jesus is injured. We don't know the extent of his injury, but Arteta said earlier today in his pregame conference that he just felt a knock similar on his knee. So it's unclear how long he's going to be injured for. Holston, I disagree with that comment. I don't think this was luck. We outplayed you guys. We outclassed you guys. And we were all over the pitch. BOJ says Havertz needs to work more on himself, most especially at the goalpost. Kudos to the team. Yeah, that's the criticism I have for him is the finishing. In the final third today, he was awful in the final third. So today's team was Gabriel at the back, Jorginho in the middle with Rice, and Havertz leading the line. Declan Rice was in the left 8 position. Raya, White, Saliba, Gabriel, Zinchenko, Rice, Jorginho in midfield with Odegaard, Saka, Martinelli, and Havertz up front. On the bench, we had a weaker bench today. This season, just like last season, we're crying out for squad depth. And the subs on the bench were Ramsdale, Cedric, Walters, Academy kid, Kiwior, El Neni, Smith Rowe, Nelson, Leandro Trossard, and Eddie Nketiah. Thank God the substitutions Arteta made was bringing on Trossard and not starting Nketiah. Personally, I don't think this was a game for Nketiah, especially considering Liverpool's 2 strong and more physical centre-backs. I think this was either a game for Trossard or Havertz to start, and clearly he chose Havertz to start out of the 2. This lineup was quite good. Liverpool's lineup, let me just pull that up for you guys. So Darwin Núñez was on the bench because he had a foot injury in the previous game against Chelsea. I'm not sure how long he's going to be out for, and Dominic Szoboszlai did not travel with the team. Connor Bradley was not in the squad with Liverpool because his father died yesterday. So rest in peace to his father, and I'm sorry he had to face that situation. He's a young kid in Liverpool's academy, I believe, and he scored a goal and an assist against Chelsea. I think he had a great game against Chelsea. He didn't play today, and Darwin Núñez was on the bench along with Thiago Alcantara. When Thiago came on, I was a bit nervous, but more importantly, I was nervous because the player I was most worried for was Diego Jota. Diego Jota loves scoring against Arsenal. Oh my God, Folsom, have some shame. Now you're an Arsenal fan. You can't change from Liverpool to Arsenal. Come on, stay loyal, like how you're loyal for the Knicks. Thanks, Dyke. Well done. Keep going and go for the league title. Yeah, we're still in the title race, and it's good that we showed Liverpool we're no fools in our own playground, in our own stadium. And the Emirates is a fortress, and we didn't let them have the upper hand. So this is the Liverpool lineup. Allison in goal, Gomez, Van Dijk, Konate, Luis Diaz, Lucho, McAllister, Jones, Cody Gakpo, Jota, Gravenberch, and Alexander Arnold. Yes, thanks for tuning in. Yes, Saka scored again, back-to-back goals for Bukayo. And he had a good game. He went off injured. I hope he's okay, and I hope it's just a knock and not a serious injury. I didn't watch the post-game conference. Purple Barney's Klopp needed an L for his last Emirates visit. Yeah, totally agree with Jota. He always plays well for us. Oh, we have a Liverpool fan in the chat. Official AK. Sorry, commiserations for the defeat, mate. But I think the best team won. We were the upper hand, and we showed it today in both halves of the game. Oh, sorry, he said against us. Okay, I thought you were a Liverpool fan. That's the Liverpool lineup. In my opinion, Liverpool's best player was probably, I'm going to say, I don't even know. They were all bad today. I think McAllister had 5 chances against us, and he kept missing each one, either hitting the post or over the bar or not even near the post. Van Dijk had a stinker. Allison had a stinker. I think it was a below average performance by Liverpool, which I'm very happy about. And Arsenal, it was the best performance we played all season. 4 points from 6 points from top leaders. It's a statement for a title charge. And we didn't have our main players. We didn't have Timber. We didn't have Thomas Partey, and we didn't have Jesus. So Jorginho got player of the match today. He played really, really well with Declan Rice, and I'm surprised he was able to keep up the midfield. The power you need to be in the midfield. the physicality you need to be in the midfield. I think both of them really bossed it today and deserve a lot of credit. Hi, Bila. Thank you for tuning in. He says the Gunners and the gods are happy now. Yes, Arsenal got 3 points on the board, but it's a big win to beat Liverpool and to send the Scousers in tears back to Merseyside. Howler says a total of 3.52 was the highest XG conceded by Liverpool. This is how Arsenal dominated. Oh, wow. So we gave them the highest XG conceding in today's game. That's good to know. Thanks for letting me know. Guys, I am going to wrap up this stream now. I'm really, really happy with the performance today. And I did give my man of the match to Martinelli, but please let me know in the comments your man of the match, who you think you would give man of the match to, as well as who will you give player of the match to if you had to pick one. I picked Gabriel Martinelli for man of the match. I think he was really good today, but I do understand that Arsenal gave player of the match to Jorginho. I love this team. We were impressive. We played well, and we deserved all 3 points. Let's go beat West Ham next. Put them in a split at their playground at home at the London Stadium. Satsuki Gunnar says Martinelli, Jorginho, and Odegaard were the 3 best today. Yeah, they were really good today. Even Odegaard, he was so quick and everywhere he needed to be in that midfield, on his feet every single time, in the right areas, in the right pockets of space, and we capitalized on the space that Liverpool made. Hi, Shamil. Thank you for tuning in. Guys, so I am going to be signing out now. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. Do let me know in the comments below your best man of the match for this game, and also your score predictions for the West Ham game. Arsenal are still in the title race against Liverpool and Man City, it's looking like right now. Come on, Arsenal. We go ahead for the next game against West Ham. I'll be doing a watch along for that game as well. I am wearing the retro 94 jersey today. I thought I'll wear the retro one. Bila says 4 points out of 6 from Liverpool. Yeah, that's been good. I mentioned that it's revenge for losing to them in the cup. Jordan, if you're watching this on the replay, commiserations to you, my friend. I have some friends who are very good Liverpool fans, great friends, but they thought they're going to come down to the Emirates and get easy 3 points. Isaac says Jorginho got man of the match. Yes, I did see that. Personally, I would give it to Martinelli, but I'm not fussed it was given to Jorginho. I can understand why. Isaac's score prediction is West Ham 1, Arsenal 2. I predicted that scoreline today, Arsenal 2-1 Liverpool, but we got 3-1, and I'm very happy with that performance. But I am going to be signing out now. Thanks, everyone who tuned in and took part in the chat today. If you are new to my channel and haven't already, hit that red subscribe button. If you're listening on Twitter, do hop on over to my YouTube channel. It's in my Twitter bio, and click that red subscribe button. It does help the channel grow and get noticed more from Arsenal fans across the world. I'm just a fan like you guys, and I come here to share my opinions of the games. Also, do check out Moss Sports World. I did a watch along on there for the games if you guys want to see my reaction. Hi, Thomason. Hope you're well. He said we played well today. Good win. Don't see us winning the league. Well, we're still in there for the title charge and for the league, contesting for the league. So I wouldn't write us off. But I'm tired of that. I'm tired of seeing our fan base, our own fans, write us off in games before we even kick a ball. It's so frustrating. My friend Luca, the whole game, before we even started the game, and even when we were playing the game, he kept saying, we're not winning this, we're not winning this, Arteta out, we're not winning this. Like, give the boys some faith, give them your support. What's the point of supporting Arsenal if you're not going to get behind the team, if you're not going to get behind the players? And yeah, that's just my mini rant with some fans. I get it, everyone's entitled to their own opinion, but it's ridiculous when we haven't even kicked the ball yet and you're writing off the team. Hi, Alua Femi says West Ham 1, Arsenal 5. Wow, that would be great. I think West Ham are really struggling currently, and it would be good to take advantage of their demise. With that being said, we got our revenge against Liverpool, knocking us out in the cup. Klopp, this is your final game at last dance at the Emirates. We won't see you after this if it's true that you are leaving. But take care, everyone, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks so much for your support and for tuning in. And for everyone who's subscribed or tuned in new, I really appreciate it. Take care and adios. Have a good week, everyone.